What's up, everybody? It's Alvi here, and welcome to my first ever League of Legends commentary video. And I'm playing the Kai'Sa today. She's a nice little AD champion. I just picked her up out of the shop actually, so this is my going to be my second ranked game on her. And I'm pretty much just looking to farm up and carry. I want to get to my 3-item power spike as quickly as possible because that's really when this champion gets unlocked, and I'll have all 3 of my evolutions. I'll be able to run around the team fight and melt champions pretty quickly. Looks like Vi's already done a little bit of skirmishing. Mastery 7, nice. Yeah, I don't have a mastery in this champion yet. This is only my probably my 5th game total on Kai'Sa. I don't really play too much of this champion. I'm a Phil main, so I play every champion and just about every lane. The only champion I haven't played yet is that Sylas champion. But he's pretty new. He just came out. It was either buying him or Kai'Sa, and I felt like, I could get elo with Kai'Sa pretty more reliably. Yeah, so I just want to farm up. The enemy has a Kayn on their team, so I know he's early game and he's going to want to look to gank. He might even want to look to gank me just because I'm an AD champion in mid. I don't really have much for escape other than using my flash. Yeah, so I'm already getting ganked here. But he's taking a little bit of minion damage, so I feel like I could trade on him. And he's smart. He left away. Cassiopeia was a little bit late to the trade. Somehow he just picked up a random Vi. I don't know. Maybe she didn't spam her mastery enough. Yeah, this Cassiopeia is damaging me pretty hard, so I'm going to have to pop a health potion here. Yeah, I don't know why he's trading into me, but he took the aggro of the Canyon minion, so I feel like I can trade back on him. And I get that nice outplay. I gotta be honest, I had no idea his flash and ignite was already down. I was getting water at the beginning of the game, so I missed the first, 45 seconds of the game. Yeah, I just want to push this out, look for preferential back. I should have backed here, but pretty greedy of me to stay. The minions weren't quite at the tower yet, and they were kind of frozen here, so I didn't want them to freeze and lose a bunch of XP. So I overstayed. Yeah, anytime she hits me with that little blast thing, she can just chase me down. She gets movement speed increase from that. Yeah, but she's not trying to zone me off the minions too much. I think she's scared of getting ganked. Yeah, and I flash here. I mean, I probably could have been safe without the flash, but I just wanted to pay respects to her. I didn't know that she did not have flash and ignite. Well, she has her ignite up now, I think, yeah. By the time I had no idea, so I assumed that they were both up. I just flashed. I need to get items anyways. This is good for me though. I got 2 long swords and boots. And all she's got is a sapphire crystal. Only person I'm really worried about right now is Kayn ganking me. I mean, bot lane's getting pretty fed, but it's kind of mostly going to Thresh. so I'm not really too worried. Yeah, so I make sure I put a control ward here, because I know that the scuttle is coming up, so I want to make sure our team gets it, or at least be able to see the enemy team if he gets it, so that's good for me. Yeah, and the lane's pushing towards me. I definitely don't want to trade with her, because she's a Cassiopeia, and she can wreck me. Kind of just doing a lot of feints with my movement on her, because I don't want her to hit me with her abilities and spam me out, and then I'll die pretty quickly if she does that. So I'm able to easily pick up Kayn because he's doing the scuttle in my vision. He has no idea that I had a ward there. I guess he didn't see me clear it. He should have known, but hey, it's free gold. That's good for me. I'm already up like 5 minions. Should be like 10 after I pick up this wave. And I can freeze it on her because I've got more caster minions on my side. And I didn't really do a good job of freezing, but it reset back to the middle of the lane. So I was able to get a nice little farm lead. Even though bot lane is feeding hard. I'm not really too worried about them at this point. I kind of just mute all in game because I know that they're going to be toxic. They're going to be like flaming each other and whatnot. So I really don't want to deal with that. And I'm getting ganked here, but luckily for me, Cassiopeia's out of mana, so she can't really do much. And I'm able to get a nice outplay. And good thing Vi stayed to help, because really needed her damage, and I was able to pick up 2, so that's great. It works out perfectly. I picked up 2 kills and a shutdown on Thresh. That was really important that I got it on Thresh and not the Janna. Now this lane's pretty much over for Cassiopeia. I've completed my first item and she's not even close to her first item completed. But I've also got top lane. It's pretty far behind. And bot lane is like light years behind. I don't know what they're doing actually. Slow elo. That's what they're doing, I guess. They're probably just new players, you know, new to the game. I don't want to like go for a aggressive trade on her, because I know at any time if I get stunned by her ultimate, she can pretty much just combo me out and I'll die. So I try to wait for my moment. If I get a gank, you know, that's fine. Or if she gets over aggressive on me, I'll kite back on her. Other than that, I want to just farm. And I had a little freeze going, but I guess my Vi decided he wanted to break it. So it's cool. I mean, he taunts me a little bit. You know, I don't even have my mic, or sorry, my chat on at this point. So I have no idea what he's saying, but he's probably saying something like, "Oh, took your minions, noob." You know, something like that. I'm surprised he didn't show me his Mastery 7 again, but it's whatever. Yeah, I don't know where Kane is. Other than that, I would get aggressive on her. I know that any time Kane and Cassiopeia together, they can easily kill me. So I don't want to give up my advantage. I want to kind of just wait for my opportunity. I know it's going to present itself. It's low elo, so there's mistakes everywhere. I even make a few of them myself. I've made a few already. I see a little skirmish going on bot lane, so I try to pick up what I can. And I was lucky enough to get Thresh just for free. I think I tilted him. Yeah, I definitely tilted him. He's like, he's spamming in the chat after that. Look at all those pings. He didn't like that one bit. I canceled my auto on Kane. I think he just canceled it for me by going into his R. So that was really well played by him. And this was really, really well played by Cassiopeia. Like, if she was 4-0 and I wasn't, she would have easily killed us both. But, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know what I'm saying? She's behind, I'm not. I got the outplay. Pretty decent. I'm just trying to pick up some turret plating here. I want to get some extra gold in my pocket. I really want my third item completed, which would be a Nashor's Tooth. It helps me get my final evolution. And for anyone who's watched Dragon Ball Z, you know, evolving is pretty nice. It's the same way in League of Legends. Get that perfect form for Kai'Sa. That's really where I want to fight. Gotta build up my chakra. And chakra in this game is gold. So I get my Q evolution here. My E evolution. And that's 1 out of 3. It's pretty nice. Could have gone for the Q evolution first, but I like the E better because the invisibility. I feel like you really can't. There's really no price on invisibility in this game. It's just so nice. I cancel so many autos. See Yorick backing in a spot he shouldn't be, so I feel like this is free. And Swain gets a really nice E there, so we're able to pick him up pretty quickly, pretty easily as well. I should have went around here to try to cut him off, but I didn't, so he gets away. Cassiopeia got a nice ult, but she didn't want to turn on us, so I don't know why. She probably could have picked up Swain pretty easily, and maybe even gotten some decent damage down on me. But, you know, oh well. We lost another tower, so definitely going to back up on the map, pay some respects. There's potential 4 people that could be ganking my lane now. Like, honestly, the whole team could gank my lane now that they're all done. Well, the other outers are down, I mean. And I just got my Q evolution, so I'm getting stronger. I try to see if I could pick up some kills from this skirmish and bot. But they're able to get away, and I'm not going to chase them because I just picked up a coal, so I want to stack it up as quickly as possible. It was a pretty late coal, but I feel like this game's going to go late. And I'm on Kai'Sa, so if the later it goes, the better it is for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up as many minions as possible, and that's just the name of my game right now. That's been the name of my game, honestly. They just kind of give me free kills. That's really the only reason why I've gotten fed. I usually just wait for the late game, because that's kind of where I shine. I don't know what Janna's doing here. She's kind of soft inting, but it's whatever. I think we could still defend this tower, so it's really all that matters. Just defending it as long as possible. That was a really good miasma by the Cassiopeia. But our Swain had really great ult along with Misfortune ult. So that was able to allow me to go into the back line and pick up Kayn. So that was a good win for us. We're finally almost back in it. My Misfortune was able to get a few assists. Swain got himself a double kill, which was really, really needed. He was so far behind in that matchup. So it's good for us, really good for us. And I picked up one as well, so it's really good. And I'm just picking up Swain's minions, because I noticed that he's not trying to, so why not? I don't mind farming 2 lanes. I think he's realized that I'm like going to carry, so that's why he's following me around. I mean, he should have just been pushing top right there, but it's whatever. It's good that he's grouped though. Even though if I was him, I would have shoved one more wave in top before I grouped. Just so that I could slow push into that enemy tower. Especially if we're going to ARAM it here. The Thresh gets a really nice hook on my Misfortune. So they take him down. And I realize we can't really do much. We already lost 2. It's only 2 of us here. If I grab the dragon, so that's still worth for us. We got double Infernal now. Swain gets a nice E. But we can't really do much to defend. It's 4v5. It's 2v5. So, I mean, if things like this happen, though, I don't mind picking up the freebies. As long as Kayn is going to continue doing that. Yeah, I'm going to want it back soon. I think I have a couple components to my Nashor's Tooth now. I think I'm just picking up these couple minions just for the last little bits of my components. I think I was like a little bit short on the Stinger part of it. And I wanted to get that for the extra CDR. Yeah, so I'm able to pick up both of those items here, the Stinger and the Fiendish Cotex. It's real nice for me. I've already got 2 of my 3 items, and I just need a little bit more gold. And I'll have my 3rd item completed, and my 3rd evolution completed. I'll be in my perfect form. And I see Cassiopeia overstaying, so I decided to go in. I went in behind her because I thought she was going to ult the way of either Janna or me. So I ulted behind her to make her choose. You know, if she ults Janna, then Janna's just going to heal me. If she ults me, then... yeah, she really had nothing else to do. Here's another fight. King gets into the back lane. We're able to pick him up pretty quickly. But yeah, as I was saying, if she ults Janna in that situation, I can just clean her up easily. And if she ults me, Janna heals me. So she really had no options there if I went behind her. If I went in front of her, then, you know, she could have gotten us both and maybe turned on Janna. And I still would have gotten her anyways, but at least I was able to save Janna with this way. I don't know what Thresher's doing here. I think he tried to hook me, but the minion was there in front of me, luckily. I saw it there, so it was nice. I just stayed there. And he hooked the minion, so, you know, he's tilted. Only a tilted player does that, because he was playing pretty well in lane, I assume. They're pretty fed. So, that's nice, though. Nice for us, at least. Don't understand why kids tilt so easily in this elo, but what can I do? Yeah, I'm able to find this Yorick overstaying, so it's pretty easily for us a pickup. Free gold in our pockets. We save this tower too, so it's real nice. And I've also completed my Nashor's Tooth. So there's my final evolution, and I'm now perfect Kai'Sa. I apologize if I sound a little raspy. I'm still getting over a little bit of a cold. But I'm trying my best here, you know. I see a little skirmish going, so of course I'm going to go towards the fight. I feel like I need to beat everywhere, you know. If I'm not there. And I see Varus here. He picks me up, but I pick him up too. I didn't realize he was autoing me this whole time, free firing on me, but he gets me. It's no big deal. Still worth in our part. It's 1 for 4. Well, 2 for 4. In favor of us. And we also met a tower. Yeah, so this Yorick is always split pushing, so all game I feel like he's been split pushing. And I mean, it shows because he's already 100 CS ahead of my Vladimir. I mean, his CS isn't even that great, but Vladimir's is just way beneath what it should be. Yeah, I feel like I should back here because I see them in mid. And I want to go help mid, but I also want to help Swain. So I go, you know, just so that they can respect me and back off a little bit. And then I decide I'm going to go towards mid. But first, you know, I want to pick up these camps. I feel like it's important, especially when you're fed, to pick up these camps, because not only did I just look at that thing and it evaporated, but it's also free gold for me. I get mana regeneration by picking up that blue buff, and I also get a little bit of AP boost. So I'm gonna pick up all the camps I could find. I feel like they belong to me at this point, you know. I'm 14-1, and I just stacked on my coal, so that's gonna be a completed Banshee's Veil as soon as I back. But first, you know, I just want to defend this. I see them over pushing in mid. I decided I wanted to defend it, but King got a really nice combo. Although he did misplay with his Q, so I was able to stay alive. But as you can see, that's like an absurd amount of damage that he's doing. Like, I'm 15-1. He really shouldn't have been able to kill me that quickly. But I'm a Kai'Sa too, so I feel like that's why. Like, I'm just full glass cannon. I get a nice snipe on Varus here, so he was able to clean him up. He really couldn't do much. He has only 3 items, I have 4. So, just that item advantage right there alone helped me win. And the fact that I had a spell shield with the Banshees. I also had my ultimate shield. It just wasn't going to work for him. Yeah, so it was good that we picked those up. I was able to snipe Cassiopeia too. It was real good for me that I went to go defend. So I had to pick up these easy kills. Then I noticed another skirmish, so I decided I want to go help snipe Kayn out a little bit. Pretty easily. And I noticed there's another jungle camp up, so definitely picked that up. I think I've completed my hourglass already by now. So I'm at 6 items already, and that Cassiopeia only has 2.5. So she's really, really far behind. 100 CS, 14 kills. It's not looking good for her. She really couldn't 1v1. And I see Yorick overstaying once again. He really, really wants this top tower. But I'm not going to let him get it, so our team, I ping him out, and our team follows. They're pretty nice with that. They realize that I'm carrying, I think. I mean, at this point in time, I have no idea what my team's saying because I mute them all at the beginning of each game. But I assume their call was to follow Kai'Sa now. So I mean, look at this. Like they got all those assists, and that's for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm doing pretty well here. And I get a nice, predict ultimate again on Cassiopeia. So it was real good. It's really imperative that I dodge her ultimate. So it's really nice that I did that. And we get a nice ace. So since we aced him, I kind of called for I called for mid tower, but I think my Swain wanted to go do Baron. And I don't know, what the best call here is, but I feel like mid inhib would be the best call because, with that pressure we create from the inhib, we can Baron easily. So that's why I wanted to do this. And it's cool that he showed up a little later. I get a little over aggressive here, so I decided to hourglass. I kind of hourglassed a little too early, and I got flayed back in the team. That's kind of what killed me. But it's kind of worth. We get the we end up picking up 2 on the way out, and we got the inhib, so it's totally worth. Even though my shutdown went to Cassiopeia, she kind of really needed that, and that's really gonna help her get back in the game though. However, I don't know why Vi would trade her life for Threshes, but hey, I mean, she got a nice kill. It's pretty decent. She bought us a little more time. Even though she gave Cassiopeia a nice shutdown. I kind of did the same, so I really can't say much. Because I didn't have to get that kill on Yorick. I really didn't think he'd be that tanky. Still getting my damage calculations figured out. I'm low elo. Really low elo. And yeah, just looking at camps and they're just dying in front of me and giving me gold. And I call for the Baron here because I feel like we can take this easily. As I was saying from the last play, you know, we created the pressure with our inhib that we took down, and you know, we can Baron here. And luckily for us, Kayn ints, so we get the Baron for free. And I'm zoned here, but I think I'm still able to get into the back line with this. It was nice. Cassiopeia didn't ult immediately, and I was kind of anticipating that. That's why Hourglass, but I was able to dodge out a lot of Thresh's CC with my Hourglass, so that was a pretty nice timing. This is kind of what wins it for us. I was able to bait them out with that Baron call. That was a nice Baron call. And it won us the game.